Hello, namaste, Michael Sands here. And this sequence, we're focusing on a different sort of adapted uh, technique of laying on the mat, meaning it's ideal for everybody. Everyone can do it. But if you have any trouble, perhaps being on your knees, your ankles, or even sitting cross-legged for the hips, this is a sequence that surely should be of interest. So again, it's for all levels and to be shared. But we'll start off here. This is called base pose. As you see, I have my legs just extended here and placing the fingers facing back behind you. Just drop the wrists there behind your back and we'll begin. Roll your shoulders up, pull the shoulder blades together. And remember, all the breathing here through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. Pushing the toes forward. We'll start with the toes and work our way up. So pushing the toes forward, exhale, then inhale, bring them back towards you. And again, exhale, bring it back towards you. Keep going just at your own pace with the breath. Remember, all of the breathing today, if you can, ideally send to the area that's being activated, making sort of a passageway. So deep inhale and exhale, and just making a passageway to send that oxygen to the area that's the focus. And then now we'll just move our feet side to side for window wipers. Getting some circulation there into the legs. And then we'll pull our right leg just up like this, lace the fingers underneath, and we're going to do a rotation with the foot in a circle. This strengthens the sides of the knees. So up and around. So once you have your circle, then add the breath with the movement. So as you're inhaling, coming up, exhale as you're going down. And pause at the top, and go back the opposite direction. So now counterclockwise. Remember with yoga, we always go one direction, then the opposite. Keep the balance. And exhale, release. Okay, now we'll catch the other leg. Again, just behind the thigh, lacing the fingers together. Extending the leg completely straight as you're coming up and around in your circle clockwise. Once you have your circle, close your eyes. Send your breath there to the knee and the area being activated. Again, it's just the lower leg that's moving in the circle here. And one more round once you're at the top. Then go back the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Okay, then release. Now we'll do another nice practice for the knees. I like to share this one frequently because it's very, very useful for strengthening, again, the sides or the joints around the knee. So you're just going to place your hands on top. It's very subtle. But you inhale breath, flexing everything there, and exhale, release. Do this a few rounds on your own, just at your own pace. Hold as long as you comfortably can. Really get the flex into strengthening that area around the knee. Okay. Now we'll go for something a little bit more dynamic here. So this one's called the butter churn. And this one's actually very good. It's a nice way to get some activation in the spine, but also it can actually prevent or help against sciatica as well. So raise your arms up to the sky. Pretend you're grabbing a giant butter churn stick. Fall forward. Exhale. Tuck the belly. And once you're at your furthest point, then start to make a circle and come around with the inhale. All the way to the waist, leaning back, looking up at the sky. Keep the arms straight and make a nice big rotation here. with the breath. Inhale as you bring it back, and exhale as you're pushing as far forward as you can. Try to just go a little bit further on each round. Take your time and go with the breath. Okay, one more time around. When you find yourself down there at the toes with your butter churn stick, pause and we'll go the opposite direction. So now bring it back and around. Inhale as you bring it towards you, then pushing out and around. Exhale. Again, making space with the exhale. Very important. And one more time around. Just take your time. And then bring your hands back up under your thighs, back at your side, and window wipers. So a little reset here before going on to the next move here. So now we'll bring the feet in just for a gentle butterfly. So holding the toes and just a little activation for the hips. Bouncing butterfly, just a normal breath. Close your eyes if you like. And just get the circulation there. Okay, now we'll go for some postures here, laying on the back as it were. So raise your right leg up to the sky high as you can. Try to make it perpendicular to the floor. And then for the ankle, pushing the foot upwards. Inhale. Exhale as we're bringing it back. Flexing that calf, send the breath there. And lower down, release. And before you switch to the other side, give yourself a little knee hug here. Make sure I'm in the camera there completely. Okay, not losing my head in the screen. Okay, so bring your knees up to your chest, lace your fingers together, and just rocking side to side. A little release in the lower back. This is a nice technique. Release any tension in the lumbar area. Okay, now legs straight again, and then bring up your left leg or opposite leg from before, that perpendicular to the floor, and again for the ankle, pushing upwards, inhale, bring it back towards you, exhale. And then again, release down to the floor. Bring both knees up again. And again, lacing the fingers across the top. And just rocking side to side here. A little knee hug. Now I'll do another variation. I'll just move a little bit better for the camera. Place one hand individually on each knee. And this is a variation of the knee hug, but you're going in a rotation. So the feet are touching. You're just going in one direction here. This widens the area of contact for the lower back, and it should feel pretty nice. So one more time around, and pause, and go back the opposite direction of however you were going. And try to keep the lower back there on the mat the whole time as you're going around in the rotation. Okay, then we'll take our hands, just place them here underneath, just below the waist. You want to have your thumbs touching, so you have a little support there on the back. And we'll do some bicycling with both legs. If you find that too challenging for the core, you can do one leg at a time. But try to do both legs, pedaling up in the air. Again, extending the leg all the way, and then bringing the knee down towards the chest as far as possible. A full rotation on the pedaling here. Okay, and then release. And we'll do some leg lifts now. Again, this is for the core. Your hands where they are. You can either do one leg or both legs. Just see what's comfortable for you. If you're trying with both legs, make sure the small of your back is completely against the floor. You've got your core locked to protect your lumbar. So bring it up, inhale. Exhale, letting it down without touching the floor. Again, one leg is okay as well. And then bring it up again, inhale. I like to call this a little bit of yogic conditioning. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. And now from here, I'll do another move for the hips. So we'll keep the hands actually where they are. And just extend, bringing one leg up and going in a rotating circle, out and around. We have enough room. The pillar. Okay. Might have to work on studio space here. But I think you can see it. There's a rotation with an angle. So going out and around for the hip. Going clockwise first. Sending the breath there, keeping the hands underneath for support. Lower back. As you're going, matching the movement with the breath here. Once you're at the top, pause, and we'll go back the opposite direction. Release. And now bring the other leg up, and same thing, going clockwise, out and around. Keep the leg straight, sending the breath to the hip here as you make a nice rotation in the socket there. And pause at the top, and we'll go back around the opposite direction. Again, take it slow, go with the rate of the breath. Inhales are coming up, exhales are going down. Deep belly breathing through the nose. And one more time around, and release. Bring both knees back up, go for the rotation, the lower back, one direction, and then the opposite direction. Okay, now come up and just explain what we're going to do next. Hopefully I have room here with the pillar. Move the mat back just a little bit. More space. Okay. Catch everything on the camera. So I'm going to use a yoga brick. You can also use a cushion. The idea is to have some support, at least here on the calf. Ideally you have the knee and the foot, but if you just have one brick, calf is fine. And the reason for this placement is so you keep your shoulders flat. We're going to do a twist now. So bring your knees up again, and then dropping off to one side. You see I'm using the calf here. If you don't have a whole lot of room, can't extend the arms completely, just go into cactus. So arms are bent. Adjusting frame of the camera. You're in cactus, or the arms straight out and palms facing down. Once you're here, then place your hand on top of that knee, the hand that's closest to the knee, knees on top, and then turn your head and look in the opposite direction. In between just the weight of the hand and turning the head, you'll get an extra emphasis and activation there in the lower back. It's quite nice. Let's stay here for a while, some breaths. Close your eyes and just enjoy. And then bring yourself back to center. Just give yourself a normal knee hug. Fingers laced together, rocking side to side. And then take your break. Let's see if I have enough space here. Looks like it. Okay. Take your brick, drop it there in the spot for support on the calf, or if you have a large pillow for both the knees and the ankle, perfect. Arms in cactus are extended straight out, looking out the opposite direction of the knees, and the hand that's closest to the knees going on top, just to add that extra emphasis to the twist. Again, go with what's comfortable, don't force or strain, and just enjoy the moment here, twisting into the mat. And then inhale, come back to center. Lace the fingers across the knees. One more time, knee hug side to side. And from here, we're going to go for our final resting pose, Shavasana. I'll give you an option. You can either, obviously, just lay on the mat, head, heels, everything touching on the mat for your reset, as it were. This is the most important pose at the end of every yoga sequence. Or you can try, you see I have a wall behind me. You can try what I call power Shavasana. So simply take the mat, put a little bit of extra 6 inches or 10 centimeters up the wall so that you can have a protection from getting too cold on the wall. Scoot up as close as you can so you're actually just sitting on the wall. You're actually glutes are on the wall there, and then maybe use your elbows to come forward a little bit more. Get your feet straight, and then your hands just to the side. And this is really, really super effective in giving a great reset. If you actually lay here for 15 minutes or so, it's equal to the sensation of having slept or taken a 2-hour nap. So very, very useful for recovery. And you're getting the benefits of a headstand because you're reversing the blood flow and getting the legs higher than the heart. So very, very nice power Shavasana technique. So whichever Shavasana you're in, whether you're flat or with legs on the wall, just close your eyes, calmly sending the breath through the nose, inhale and exhale. Okay, now we'll just gently reactivate ourselves. Keep the eyes closed. Move the fingers and the toes, just so they're getting the motion back. And then if you're on the wall or if you're on the floor, just bring your knees towards your chest. Roll to one side. Use the two hands as a pillow. Just lay here, recalibrating, enjoying the present moment and the nice sequence that we've shared here today. And another breath. And slowly, with both arms, bring yourself back to seated. If you can, cross-legged, or with the legs out in front, it's okay. And now hands to the heart, and I'll just say namaste. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the sequence. Come back again and visit me here, Michael Sands Yoga, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.